same principle applies here. I have a few questions to ask today. Firstly, who empowers LGBT? And secondly, who is able to move forward the movement of LGBT rights, right? But before we get into that, let's talk about an easy breakdown of government side. Essentially what they're talking about is that because LGBT kids are naturally emotional and fragile, because apparently we're affected by peer pressure, we're teenagers who cannot control our hormones. That's why they need to be able to baby them in an environment. We need to let everyone, nobody can get depressed, right? We think that, I'm sorry, this case happens. It's because reality is harsh. Because in reality, no one is ever truly equal, right? And therefore, we understand that in the perfect world, we would want for that to happen as well. But we don't live in that world, and that's why we have to deal with the problem realistically, which is something that our side has been standing for the whole way through, right? And it's high time they stop nitpicking on the fact that we don't understand their model, because we do. First question, who empowers LGBT? Essentially, what government side tells you on their best case is that we teach LGBT individuals to be mentally strong so that they can actually self-actualize before going into society, right? And then they say basically that if they're already strong, then they're gonna be bulletproof in society. Essentially, why that's wrong is because firstly, we tell you that if you don't test out how to defend yourself in a society that's very harsh, that's when you allow for these individuals not to be depressed in their first 18 years of their life, but probably will start to kill themselves after they go to college, after they go into their workplaces, right? Especially when we told you adult life that discrimination isn't only, haha, you're a gay person, right? But discrimination is probably things like we reject you from our social group within the workplace because on the basis that you're gay. And those are the type of things that we argue is inherently bad. We need for these individuals to be able to defend themselves so that they'll be able to become strong individuals, which is what both of us want, right? But secondly, they talk about what we said to you is that it's much easier in school for us to be able to regulate this type of discrimination.